Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into what it really takes to raise a thriving child in today's world. We're going to talk about how to build a support system that connects home and school, so it all feels like one world for your kid. So, let's get started.
This is the big question, right? You're surrounded by endless advice, and it can get, well, pretty overwhelming. But the real answer isn't about finding one magic trick. It's about creating a unified, consistent world for our kids. And in this explainer, we're going to map out a super clear path to do exactly that. And really, it all starts right here, at home. This is the foundation, you know? It's that safe, engaging space where your child's whole journey of discovery kicks off. So let's look at some simple but really powerful ways to make your home a launchpad for learning. Okay, so for 3-year-olds, you've got to remember, their world is something to be touched and explored. Learning for them isn't about sitting still. Nope, it's all about touching, stacking, pouring, squeezing. Their development is totally fueled by physical, hands-on play. So what does that actually look like? Well, you really don't need a bunch of expensive toys. A simple shoebox filled with stuff like clothespins and blocks, that's a busy box, and it's a total treasure chest of discovery. Sticker stories are great for their little fingers. And sorting buttons by color, that's a powerful screen-free way to learn patterns, a huge pre-math skill. And a game of dance and freeze, that's just pure joy that also happens to teach them focus and how to listen. Now, as they get a little older, their world just gets bigger. By age 4, you're probably hearing one word constantly. Why, right? This is the age of just explosive curiosity. They want to imitate everything we do, and their learning is completely driven by imagination and pretend play. And we can channel all that curiosity in some pretty brilliant ways. A corner of the living room can become a doctor's clinic or a grocery store. A daily drawing prompt, like draw a spaceship, can unlock so much creativity. Even a simple scavenger hunt for something blue turns the whole house into an adventure. And yep, even chores like matching socks can become a fun game that makes them feel so involved and important. Now, as they get to be around 5, you'll notice something starts to shift. 5-year-olds are actually ready for a bit more structure. They love having tasks, they really thrive on routines, and they get a kick out of having clear responsibilities. So this is the perfect time to introduce things like a visual routine chart. It gives them a real sense of control over their day. You can set up a DIY craft time to make paper puppets, or just ask them to build a whole story using a few of their toys. And a simple task like being in charge of watering a plant teaches responsibility and introduces them to science in a way they can actually see and touch. But after hearing all these ideas, it's so important to remember this. The goal here is not to create some rigid minute-by-minute schedule that drives everyone crazy. It's about finding a rhythm, a nice, loose balance between activity and rest, between structure and just letting them be kids. It's all about connection, not perfection. Okay, so once we've got that strong home base established, the next step is to build that bridge to the classroom. This school connection, this is where the magic of a truly unified support system really comes to life. What we're talking about is a real parent-teacher partnership. And look, this isn't just some buzzword schools throw around. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about this stuff. It means an ongoing two-way conversation that's designed to support every single part of your child's development, academic, social, and emotional. This really is a whole new mindset. It's about moving past the old idea that education just happens inside the classroom. Instead, it's about recognizing that learning is a shared journey, and that you, as the parent, are an absolutely essential partner for your child's teacher. And this slide just lays it out so clearly, right? The old way was totally reactive. You only talked to the teacher when there was a problem or at report card time. The teacher was the expert, and the focus was pretty much just on grades. But the new way? It's a true partnership. It's proactive, it's collaborative, and it's focused on the whole child. It's about building a team. And the benefits of this are just undeniable. Academically, yeah, this partnership helps spot learning gaps way earlier, and it helps build consistent habits. But honestly, just as important, look at the social and emotional impact. When a child sees their parents and teachers working together as a team, they feel more secure, their behavior often improves, and their confidence just soars. All right, so we get the why. Now, let's get into the how. This is your actual actionable game plan for building that powerful connection and putting this whole partnership idea into practice.
So for you as a parent, it all starts with being proactive. Don't wait for the official parent-teacher conference. Send a quick email. Share what you're seeing at home, their new obsession with dinosaurs, or maybe what they're struggling with. And this is a big one. Be open to feedback. It's not criticism. It's a vital piece of the puzzle that helps everyone. And remember, this is absolutely a two-way street. This isn't all on you. From the school side, you should expect to get consistent updates that celebrate the wins, not just flag the problems. Teachers should be encouraging your involvement and giving you real, actionable strategies you can use at home. It's all about building that foundation of trust and respect.
So why does all of this matter so much? I mean, why are we talking about it? Because the effects of this unified approach, they don't just last for a single school year. They literally shape your child's entire future.
And here it is, the ultimate payoff. When home and school are connected, kids become confident learners because they feel safe and supported. They develop a positive attitude towards school that can genuinely last a lifetime. And maybe most importantly, they build those crucial future-ready skills, like collaboration and resilience, that they're going to need to succeed in, well, pretty much every area of life. So let's end with this. This doesn't have to be some massive, overnight change. It can start small. So what's one simple thing you can do this week? Maybe it's creating one of those busy boxes we talked about. Or maybe it's just sending a quick positive note to your child's teacher. That one small step is all it takes to start building a stronger, more connected world for your child to really, truly thrive in.